Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back at you again. And hey Mr. Spot, just doing a response video to your 2010 Getting to Know the Collector Census video. Cool idea. Figured that I'd go ahead and start with a line that I'm just getting started with myself personally, actually. It's something where they've been out for a while. Picked up a few of them about 6 months ago. So to answer your first question, kind of started buying these figures about 6 months ago, and that it's obviously the Marvel Select by Diamond. Really nice set. The thing that I love about these is the fact that basically these are kind of the Marvel equivalents to the DC Direct line of figures. DC Direct does just really nice statuesque kind of sculpture figures. Sure, they have articulation, but really it's all about the sculpt and the appearance. Well, same kind of thing with the Marvel Select line. Very nice. And I took the long trip out to the Better comic store where I live, and that's where I picked up Thanos and figured I got to get these. I got to pick these up when I can. I guess to answer the second question, the Review Revolution, I guess I could tell you a story of how I, fell out of the boat and was rescued by a beautiful mermaid who bestowed upon me a magical sword and told me to go forth and do reviews. But I think I'll lie and just say that, I was sitting around one day watching some video reviews and watching YouTube thinking, I'd like to be able to do some reviews myself, better than just ripping them open, let's have some fun showing them off. So I thought, Review Revolution. Hey, that kind of goes. And as I mentioned many times before, that's kind of a grandiose name, I know. Maybe one day I'll actually live up to it. But yeah, that's the lie. The truth was I was rescued by a beautiful mermaid after falling out of a boat and was bestowed a powerful sword and said, here, go forth and do reviews. That's what really happened. But back to the figures. The best figure. I think the best figure so far, for me personally, She-Hulk. The She-Hulk figure, there have been plenty of statues of She-Hulk that look really nice, but they're really expensive. And considering how well the Marvel Select line is, the She-Hulk holding that car over her head just is, it's one that I just have to get. It's one of the ones that, as a matter of fact, as of this video, I'm happy to say, thank you for the kick in the butt. I actually went to eBay and picked one up. So I do have one of her on the way. I'll show off as soon as she gets here, I promise. But yeah, She-Hulk is by far probably one of the ones I like the best. Worst. Question number 4. The worst. Hard to say because I haven't really seen a lot of them in person. The one I think is the worst so far, and this is just a matter of taste, is the Marvel Girl. Kind of the first appearance Jean Grey in her X-Men outfit. That one's probably the worst, just because it's rather plain. I mean, it's something where I think if it had been Jean Grey from maybe the 90s X-Men, because, hey, Spot, that the look of the 90s X-Men was just awesome. But it's one of the things where, yeah, I think that the first appearance Jean Grey in her green and yellow, I didn't care for that one so much. Number 5, redo. Well, this one in number 6, who I'd like to see them that hasn't been done before. I guess you can kind of intermingle these two because I think that as far as the one I'd like to see them redo, well, we have a Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. I think that if there was a movie edition Johnny Blaze, which essentially is the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, because essentially that's how he turned out looking in the movie. But if they did Ghost Rider in his movie, version, I think that would actually be really good. I think that as far as if it came through, if it came into figures that haven't been done, that I'd like to see them do. You know, scratch that. Let me kind of switch these around. I think that if there was one I want to see them redo, which is actually in question number 5, I like them to redo the Watcher. Because the Watcher, I mean, they're supposed to be these gigantic, you know, monolith kind of characters, just watching over the realities in the multiverses, whatever you want to call it. So as far as redoing, I think if they redid the Watcher, maybe actually kept them in the same pack, but 2 pieces that snap together, maybe kind of like a Build-A-Figure thing, make it a little more slender. That's the figure I think I would like to see them redo. And then as far as the figure that hasn't been done, the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. That would be my choice there. Most I ever spent. Question number 7. Sorry, 5 and 6 kind of got mixed together there. Most I ever spent on a figure, that was Thanos. Thanos was the most expensive. Altogether, he pretty much came to like $45. So it's one of the things where the others I got pretty much at retail. Thanos with Lady Death came in at about $45. Most I spent so far. My Holy Grail. Oh boy. The Holy Grail for the Marvel Select, to me, is going to be the Spider-Woman, the Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman, not her Arachnia, not the new version of her, but the SDCC convention exclusive that was the redo of the Jessica Drew. So I think that the black-suited, kind of the red-haired Spider-Woman from the SDCC convention version is my Holy Grail. She's out there, you can find her. She is kind of expensive. She's like $60, but yeah, she would be considered like a treat. That would be a treat for me. Yeah, I mean, it's something where when it comes to the figures, there are a lot to collect. I could probably answer these questions a different response video for each of them, but in this case, I figured I'd go ahead and pick the ones that I'm doing now, and I don't know, help kick off the idea that there's lots and lots of these to come, because I love this line, and there are a lot of them that I like to do. Hope you had fun. I know I did. Thanks for throwing it out there. And as for everyone else, hey, watch me on my channel. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, one other thing I didn't point out about the Marvel Legends figures, if you pick up one of the newer ones, particularly like the Iron Man 2 figures. Oops, let's zoom that out a bit. You do get the little booklet from Diamond Select, and of course it has, you know, all the other kind of Marvel Legends figures to be had, or a few of the other ones. But most notably, on the back, when you send in your survey, it says "Join the Revolution." Hey, I think that has me sold. Thanks a lot, guys. You have a great day.